Blue38 here with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We are already on part 25. Give me 1 second here while I link this in chat. Ah, first one. Nice. Alright. Got some munchies here, Jolly Ranchers, 2-in-1 gummies. I don't know what this is kind of like a taste test. Huh.
With a teeth. Dummheit. You would lose your teeth blitzschnell and end up on your arse.
Stop this shit, all of you. I'm sure you all.
Alright. Excuse my chewing. I would do that one. Oh.
Have better things to do. So off you go.
I will do the. I guess we're going to do it now. I guess we're going to do the tournament. Now I learned something. Actually, I learned a lot of something yesterday. But after I stopped the stream yesterday,
Careful.
I went to the inn to sleep, and I cannot do that. It will fail the quest, and I'll get a game over screen. How far is this? Why did he bring me here?
Look here, Menhard.
Danke, Heinrich, for standing up for us. You handled it well with the Friedusch. Schade aber, that we had to pay that Strafe. It is a disgrace. Auf jeden Fall, it is not over yet with those Kuttenberger Fechter. We must somehow compete with them to preserve our honor and glory. It is not possible that a Meister such as I can be rejected and humiliated.
Richtig. Es muss Gerechtigkeit geben.
Listen, Menhard. Tell me what it's all about. You have some charter from King Wenceslas.
Ja, genau.
Well, actually, I'd be interested in knowing everything.
Of course. Hör mal. Your King Wenzel sent me the charter and invited me here to Kuttenberg to set up a Bruderschaft der Fechter. I should serve here for 3 Jahre and teach Fechter. Then I would choose a new Meister from among them who would take my place when I went back to Frankfurt.
How come you came all this way for that? Wouldn't you be better off in Frankfurt?
Ja, aber King Wenzel promised much Geld. But the most important is my honor and my duty to teach good Fechten. The Frankfurt Meisters of Langschwert traveled us and start sword fighting schools in towns of Deutschland und anderen Ländern. And one cannot refuse an invitation from the tschechischen König. King Wenzel promised it would all be settled by the Kuttenberg Stadtrat. But before we got here, alles war anders. Ein neuer Stadtrat. Wenzel held
Bless
captive,
you.
and König Sigismund here with a big army. What is more, there was here already a Bruderschaft der Fechter. And Meister Nikolaus aus Prague came at the invitation of the Metzger Emmeram and other burger. Sigismund named a new Stadtrat, and they accepted Nikolaus and rejected our Charta. That is why I muss mich duellieren with Nikolaus and the anderen, to defend my guten Ruf and mein Recht. Aber
My guten
they
Ruf?
have refused, made cowardly excuses, and want to get rid of uns.
But our right remains. The Charta vom König Wenzel spricht klar.
Ja, we cannot just walk away and allow this öffentliche shame to continue.
Menhard, ich habe dis Idee. Aber Problem ist, we need a third man. Aber jetzt Schicksalsschmeiß upon us. And Heinrich ist hier.
Verstanden.
Heinrich will greifen Assander an. Ein einfacher kleiner Einbruch and we will beat them in their own game.
What's he saying?
We need your help, Heinrich. You will have to do a little theft for us. It is an easy job, keine Sorge.
Look here. If you want me to go breaking in and stealing, you better tell me what for.
I understand your concern. I think we said it a little too schnell. It is not exactly stealing. We'll just borrow something from the Kuttenberger Fechter.
Borrow.
We will return everything as we should after it is done. We cannot do it ourselves, because our Gesichter are too well known around here. So we have to ask you. You will not get in any trouble from this, I promise. Because we will show we are in the right. Believe me, we will reward you well. I will teach you much in the Kunst des Schwerts.
All right. I have a feeling you're in the right. And besides, you serve King Wenceslas. You can count on me.
Wunderbar.
Also zugestimmt? You will not be sorry. I will teach you many secrets of die Kunst des Schwertes. I will make you a great Fechter. Arne, lass es uns hören.
Also, es ist einfach. You must into der Fechthalle einbrechen und ihr Gildenschwert stehlen and then hang it am Rathaus.
Menhard?
Es ist so. You must break into their sword fighting hall and steal their Gildenschwert. Guild sword. They must not see you. You can recognize the sword sicher. It is surely a Meisterwerk. Then you must hang it on the Rathaus for alle Bürger to see. But no one must see you. Vielleicht it is best to go at night? Verstehst du?
I'm starting to understand your plan. The Kuttenberg swordsmen display their guild sword on the town hall to announce that they're accepting challenges, right? Except they would never do that themselves. So, we'll give them a little nudge. They won't be able to back down, and Menhard will get the duel he wants.
Exactly, Heinrich. I see you know a lot about Fechter traditions. That makes me happy.
Where do I find that sword fighting hall?
Natürlich hier in Kuttenberg, near the new gate. There, on the corner, is the Badehaus of Herr Adam. Die Fechthalle, the sword fighting hall, is behind it, opposite the small Burg on the Burgenstraße. Hradek Quarter. Du wirst sie leicht finden. They have a shield hanging up, and you will hear the swords ring.
All right.
I'll steal their guild and shirt and hang it on the town hall. Klar.
Wunderbar. The main thing is they must not see you. And if anything goes wrong, do not kill anyone. That would spoil our plan.
Yeah, murder can make things awkward.
Good. Agreed. When it is fertig, come and tell me.
When it is fertig? I was Wonder, the first contestant on Christ in Sight. Alright, is this a timed quest? I don't know. But I have a feeling I have to do it now. Because you win! Solid Rancher Gummy? Huh? Yeah. Alright. So... I'm at a tricky part now. Because... of yesterday. And as you can see, it says the city council will be meeting any time now. I must hurry. But hold on.
Be careful, it isn't safe around here.
I'm at a dilemma here. Because those are definitely gummies. As you can see, I'm at 46 sleep.
Be careful. It isn't safe around.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad.
Hold on.
So...
I want to see something. Um... Hold on. Yes, you can generally continue Kuttenberg's side quests after completing the King's Gambit and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but be aware of potential points of no return that might affect certain quests. The King's Gambit is not a point of no return. Starting this quest doesn't automatically cancel any side quests you have in progress. But there's a quest called Oratores. It can cause several side quests to fail. I will keep that in mind.
I'd have to split myself in two to get it all done on time.
Why don't you take on a young apprentice to help you out?
Sure, but where...
I am not that young apprentice. Do not look at me as such.
could I find a decent apprentice?
You cannot. I'm sorry, but you are screwed. There will be no decent apprentices for you. I wish I had a fourth, do this one, I guess.
Oh,
I'm
please.
not
All
going
right.
to humiliate
People are
myself a
always
second time.
Here we go
What do you
again.
want from her anyway? If it's money, then...
No, not money.
The other thing is I cannot, like I said, I can't go to an inn and sleep because it will give me a game over screen. And say it was too late.
It's always ordinary folk that get the short end.
Too late.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
It's not safe everywhere. I believe. I am the royal
Santa called out
waiter.
assembly. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Tranter's not coming? What's wrong with him?
Ah, he's got AIDS.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing.
Oh, Lord.
Spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough.
Hold on. I just noticed that I'm filthy. Alright.
Come and take your pick. New West. Fine day.
Careful.
Fine wares. Come and take your pick.
I've got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
Quality goods. The
I know there's a trough around here somewhere. Yeah. Now. Alright, now we can do it. I must be presentable for the wretched king. No. Hello, goodbye. Yeah. Why is everything locked now?
Greetings to you as well.
Oh god, is they gonna fail me because I'm too late?
Poor victims in out of the way places like Meadow or by the falls.
Hi, sir. Bye, sir.
Who goes there?
Your mom.
You're not allowed here.
That's why I'm in the wrong area. Yeah.
Out. Now.
I'm leaving.
Correct.
Punishment awaits him all the same.
Don't.
He'll be whipped for his lewd acts and be left to suffer in the pillory for several days. Keep an eye out for lunatics and deviants like him. God's law
There he
and
is.
the law apply to everyone.
Francer,
Oh,
cool down,
no.
Assembly. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Tranter's not coming? What's wrong with him?
How are you sick?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good
Hose
thing
are
you've
always
got no
good.
steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you,
Oh,
it'll be a great
greenhorn.
responsibility.
Do you not remember yesterday?
I'm no greenhorn. I have plenty of experience. Not long ago, I poured wine for the Archbishop of Mainz.
Oh, I see. Forgive me. But allow me to give you one piece of advice. Sir Adam of Zarjitz will be among the guests. Don't pour wine for him. Otherwise he'll get drunk and disgrace us all in front of the king. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
I understand everything.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it. Right?
Oh, yeah, you know, I know what I need to wait for the city council to convene.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Gutenberg City Council, morning. Alright.
There are the pictures of wine.
Red and white.
It's a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Boy,
that
are you deaf or something?
Hackenbücher.
Wine.
White hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Don't talk to me that way.
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them.
Hey.
Sorry. White Chinese
Shut up.
Sunday when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves.
Pour me some monastery wine.
Halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King
Red wine for the rude fellow.
Der König and his army will not be here.
Unforbidden.
Monastery wine.
Not a good idea.
Here.
Shut up! This is unbelievable.
The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory.
I fancy some
King
Tokai,
is surely
refill
aware
boy.
of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king
I
fears that
apologize,
this
sir.
town will rise against
Which wine?
Are you
He'll take the
colorblind?
arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Haupt
Sorry.
to wreak havoc all
Why
around?
didn't you just say white wine instead of Tokar?
To the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of
Well,
the current
thank the
situation.
Lord.
We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or
Hey,
brothels?
waiter. Pour me some monastery wine.
It's forbidden.
That's not a good idea,
So,
sir.
the
This is
cleanliness of the
unbelievable.
city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman named Betty has showed up and helped.
More wine, Master Bailiff.
I have enough wine.
She's
Come
a
closer.
protege.
I need something from you. There is an
Oh,
item in my
boy.
study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Leave that! It doesn't belong to you!
Guards!
Thief!
Wait. He told me.
Now you're gonna get it!
No! He told me to go. I should have closed the door is what I should have done. My bad. More we going.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new
There are the pictures of wine.
Our
Hopefully
current
I won't
Waffen
splash anyone's
is
shoes.
a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioned
a full cup of
from
monastery
it.
wine.
Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Come now, waiter.
That
I want it red.
Sir?
Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
Thank you, waiter.
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
Hey, waiter, pour me some monastery wine.
What I smell
like to
is that
oblige,
your stubborn
but
heads
I'm not
do
allowed.
not realize
This is unbelievable.
what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubringer everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves.
I fancy some
with
Tokai,
a few
me feel
rusty
boy.
halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Hey, where's my white?
The king can arrive at any moment.
Hey!
What if he heard you?
Manners!
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean
I thought
Waiter, get me white.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome. But a woman
More
named
wine,
Betty has
Master
showed up
Bailiff?
and helped
I
me.
have enough wine.
The
Come
bath
closer.
there.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscate.
And
Silver. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
certainly, sir. I'll be right back.
Come back with it straight away, understood?
nor overestimate. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes.
You want it or
to
not,
punish the
dude?
wickedness
Come on now.
going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time.
Yeah,
We're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them
If you
with a
would
place
shut
to wash
up, I could
What
talk to this dude.
nonsense. Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the
I asked
king...
you to do something for me, didn't I?
You did, but what?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't...
Hold on. Try that one more time. I don't know why it was doing that. I bought him in Gambit. Gummies, yeah. Plenty of those.
The city reserves are in urgent
There are the
need
pictures of
weapons.
wine. Thankfully I won't
Our
splash
current
anyone's shoes.
Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of
Hey,
that,
boy,
the army
a
was
full cup of
requisitioning
monastery
from
wine.
it.
Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil,
Sorry?
used that thing. That Hackenbücher.
Thank you, Wait.
Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
I'd like some monastery
What I
wine.
smell is that
Refill
your
my cup,
stubborn
boy.
heads
That's not a
do
good
not
idea, sir.
realize
This is
what
unbelievable.
Schwierigkeiten this
It is.
The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König
Hey,
and his
wait up.
army
Pour
will
me some
not be
monastery
here
wine.
forever.
Shut up!
Get it yourself.
The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can
Well,
we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the
This is
king
so
is
great.
surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears
I'm
that
done.
this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no
Not
solution
the
to
gift,
the
though.
current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
I'd like some monastery wine. Refill my cup, boy.
I'm sorry, sir. Orders from above.
So
This
the
is
cleanliness of the
unbelievable.
city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall
More
far
wine,
short
Master
of covering
Bailiff?
all the
I have
citizens'
enough
needs.
wine. You're right. I need something from you. There is an item in my shizard.
And...
A silver no one's noticed the theft yet. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess.
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it. Understood?
I did before, and
Like
you
this is better handled by
wouldn't,
trustworthy people.
you wouldn't
Like my
respond,
friend, Bathhouse
so...
proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
Nor overestimated. If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city walls.
Oh, I had the wrong
And they can get
one.
leeches as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you know what.
Silver, my
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death?
So, did you find it?
No, I did.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Keeping the clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual.
Not retard.
That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way. At least until His Majesty honors us with his visit.
Hey, waiter!
And as we
Pour
know,
me some monastery wine.
Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he
Hey,
wants,
waiter!
as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're...
Monastery wine!
I'm speaking
Here.
about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
That's...
Didn't your mama ever teach you
Your
manners?
understanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention
Are they
to
only just
himself
pressing the
while
graves for their Tokai?
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him,
Thank
the
you,
king
waiter.
himself will put an end
Have
to
some
him.
freaking
and soon.
patience
Unless he
and
puts an end
manners.
to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly.
I fancy some Tokai.
Why do I have the feeling you're
Refill,
not telling
boy.
us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what
Sir?
really happened?
I'm not keeping anything from you.
Well,
There's
thank the
little
Lord.
truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
Like
So
you?
Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. That German Menhard is just hanging around the market looking for trouble.
My cap, boy. Ridiculous for
some monastery wine.
Never been in a fight yourself. To accuse a sword.
I'd like you to learn some manners.
Sorry? We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So you will just
you old coot.
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way.
Refill, sir.
Do you think I come to the council just to guzzle wine?
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Alright. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
But... why?
Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
Waste our time.
You're an idiot.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming that's 1. Alright, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna say 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, mini.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 16, sir.
And did you count all the monsters and animals?
Oh, I thought you meant only the angels.
Go back to serving wine, blockhead.
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster?
Pour me
Hire
some
more
monastery
craftsmen,
wine.
start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in the city under siege?
Which wine?
Besides,
Monastery Red!
I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that
Sir?
you'd like to have
There's that idiot.
altar there?
So what if I would?
You,
Hold
lad!
your horses, gentlemen.
You look familiar.
That space in the side
Uh,
nave is mine.
Then
I
hell
know.
freezes over, my friend. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I
Ow.
acquired my seat for the services our guild
Waiter,
provided
pour me a
and
red
still
wine.
provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-well?
Waiter!
Those
I
wrestlers of
wanted
theirs,
monastery
of
wine.
course. People from the whole
Aye.
town go to watch them.
Have it.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Your mom.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Arsenal Juchek Össe, Alegiop Katonaikat, Ishkelkinek Udra.
He does. But he's a dick.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this man of fights!
At the time of Rabar's fortress. I can't stop eating these. I gotta stop though. Can't eat the whole bag. Too much. Too much.
Come now, Father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
With that, I will be right back. Take a little break.
same to you.
Alright. Who's that Frenchman?
Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And Donna.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Alright. Here we go again.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. We did not get off to a very good start.
Henry's done a few things I'd like to give him a slap or two for. But like they say, to err is human. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzik Kobila, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
Time to get drunk. Alright, now we need to talk to the old bag.
Prost, meine Freunde!
Hello, man, put in.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off.
How
did you end up in prison?
I'm going to skip some of
That
this.
needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
Oh, here's the thing. I
You're
have.
quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a
Just
strange
an
land.
idiocy
I have
indeed,
seen farm hands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it.
Sainte
No
Mère.
doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
I have fought in Novikov.
The last time was at Nabokov. And I'd be happy not to have to repeat it.
Ah, indeed. I have heard it was a very unequal fight.
That's a fact. No one was expecting von Bergau to turn up with that diabolical invention.
Diabolical, perhaps. But in my opinion, it shall be the future of warfare. Perhaps one day the generals will sit back drinking wine, while such devices shall wage war for them.
Do you reckon the defense of Kuttenberg would have gone better if you had them? You say you're a poet. How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been on your
Where
travels?
have you been?
Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You're here. Listen up, boys.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
There's drinking again.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you...
Is that so?
Indeed.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain... And the way it's...
Well...
We'll sit and wait, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of...
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army, he's able...
But he can't.
And that's exact for the plan to work. We just need negotiate.
Are you saying you said it?
More like, if we find support and make it look...
Why are you doing...
Because I want to... And all...
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell.
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. If you can get... Meanwhile...
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
I love how he puts it in his back pocket. Alright, so we know what to do here.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
Sigismund won't take revenge on a woman. That would tarnish his reputation.
Maybe he wouldn't directly. But nasty accidents can happen to anyone. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harmon Alder. Now.
All right, I'll help you.
Alder will bring them to me, but watch yourself.
Alright. Well. Excuse me, pardon me.
Better knock it off.
Strange. Did I imagine? Huh? I suppose it was nothing. What's that? I heard... Hey, you! What are you doing here? No one's allowed in here.
I'm just leaving anyway. Servus.
That won't please Lord Oddery.
That was rather funny. I didn't have to do the whole... I've been waiting for you. I kind of like that one, though.
Nobody has the likes of these.
Not even yeah.
Not even butcher.
That's hard to believe. Martin likes to exaggerate.
There she is. She's Elle. Hello, Elle.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
They just want to get Godwin drunk.
To your health, Lady Anna.
And to the success of our efforts.
Now then.
Sir, I don't believe I've had the honor.
Nor I, until now. I am Sir Conrad.
Used to be.
And I used to be the Royal Mint Master, until the King decided to replace me.
Are you going to support the Margrave's proposal?
I haven't quite decided yet. It's true that displeasure against the king is noticeably growing in Kuttenberg, but if our rebellion were to come face to face with Sigismund's army, I'd be risking my future, if not my life.
Do you think you might get your position as Mint Master back again?
I doubt it. Half the town hates Vavak, but no one would even think of saying a word against him. And he knows that his security stands and falls with his function. So he clings to it, tooth and nail.
We've got quite a bit in common, wouldn't you say?
More than you think. If my memory doesn't deceive me, you serve as a parish priest. So I recollect at least from my recent discussions with Martin.
Served. That's in the past.
Even so. Before King Wenceslas appointed me his mint master, I was a priest. I was even being groomed to become a bishop.
And now look at us. We have cast off our robes and merrily hatched plots against Sigismund.
There's no point in waiting for divine intervention. On the contrary, the current state of affairs demands quite a secular approach.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Prost, meine Freunde!
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask you. What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well, we may be able to establish some joint steps towards the future. As long as we proceed without prior agreement and mutual support, we will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still, Henry's come a long way on a thorny path. I trust you're rightfully proud of him.
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest. Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child. No one even imagined Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who needed the dough. As long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord!
Anders Lipa. Can I talk to you, sir?
May I have a word with you, sir?
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack of conceited upstarts.
What have you against the buggers, sir?
Have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can turn their blood blue.
But surely they're not all like that. And they are our allies.
Allies or not, someone ought to show them their place.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
He got a harsh lesson. But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit, though? Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile, help the former to keep their losses to a minimum.
Yes,
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks.
Job's the nightingale. Looks more like a wet head to me.
To try devil cracks me up. Extra like a wet head to me.
Exactly why he must have.
Speak, 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 speak. Scoot, scoot. I'll wait.
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest. I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I'll talk to you later, Father. This is important.
You're in my home, so you'll talk to me first. What is it you want?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up, then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice. Better to be a priest in some backwater than have a father like you.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for. And now let me speak to Older.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor.
This
if
is
you
true.
had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I accept, but let's
We've never
settle
met,
this peacefully.
and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson, and he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame. As always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight. Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now, where were we?
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see.
Alright, time to teach this boy a
We'll just
lesson.
settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Wanker!
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist.
My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the...
Aye.
So Father would only heal now.
I thought he was...
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting. He let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. Look, I really did fuck, but now I have a chance to put things...
And that's why you want to...
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate.
Aren't we all?
Maybe everyone's...
Actually...
What else can I...
I'll talk to him...
Let's get to the nitty-gritty.
All right, then. It's a nice idea.
Only no one's got...
Alder's got some...
I expect I'll...
You got that?
Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to think.
You can drag me... Look out!
Since Wendy is my only viewer, sadly, right now. And she saw all this yesterday. I know Wendy, I know you don't like the Red Devil, but I love him. He's hilarious. Offended. Offended, are we? Down. Down, down, down by the river. You know where that's from, don't you? Down, down, down by the river.
A little misunderstanding involving a big pile of counterfeit groschen.
How big a pile? Big enough for that bastard Istvan to raise a small army. He caused us a shitload of trouble.
I heard about that Hungarian possack. But he was dangerously clever. And a slip...
PG-3!
as a bag of eels.
Even though Jobst is right.
Down, down, down by the river. I'm who now? Boxstock of Kunstadt. And we won't accept it if you don't say it that way. It's got to be Boxstadt of Kunstadt. Now it says down. Oh yeah.
Capon is an adult now.
We're looking for Boxstock of Kunstadt. Have you seen Boxstock of Kunstadt? How about you? You look like a Boxstock of Kunstadt kind of guy. No? Well, if it says up, that must go up. But then it says... I don't understand. Are you Boxstock of... Are you... Which one of you boys is Boxstock of Kunstadt?
That sounds unpleasant.
There you are, Boxstock.
I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for it.
I am.
I've come here
No.
with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms has a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
The people will provide money.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't.
Of course.
You can talk. I have a lot of property. Lots of... I can't...
So you need...
My guarantee. If I succeed...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps. Some...
How about...
He's a...
He may be... He's got back.
If he... On the... Maybe it's...
I'll convey your...
I don't care if he agreed.
Pushing...
The kingdom will not forget...
Alright. Time to set up a wedding.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
Hans is not going to be happy.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Buchek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yidka.
Buchek of Kunstadt?
Buchek of Kunstadt?
Buchek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry
niece.
If I'll make...
Oh, you could.
Forget it. Not a word to...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. And to your parleying skills.
But your father's still alive, isn't he? Aye, but patricians and users.
They're without honor.
Sir Buchek.
So, Hannah...
Indeed.
Then I...
Thank you.
Enough for me.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yinka and the unhappy Lord King.
Here's to a good...
I love this game.
Walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe you were right. It was probably not the best.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Hey! Houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
Yay!
That's not enough. The houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
Hey!
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Hey, I haven't even met her, but okay.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Hey!
Those words worthy of a nobleman. My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Yay! Great. He's like, what the hell? Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice, or at Kuttenberg City Hall, I got the air on, so it's kind of chilly and stuff.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylanders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would
Hey,
be
Michael.
intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon.
I would like to
And we are
poison
no
this
closer to
wine.
our goal now than a few months ago.
Are you deaf? His Majesty asked for red wine.
If
I
our
am
father was
pouring
still
red
alive,
wine,
he would have been
bitch.
astonished by the mess that a
He's
few years
talking.
of Wenceslas
You.
brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
You are not a good king.
You did
But
a
I
good
will
job,
vow
waiter.
just to play along.
You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't get you.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No, we shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly. If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could suggestions.
Friday!
It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at
Sorry.
the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary.
Tacos
The councillors are quite fearful
sound
enough already.
so good right
They
now.
can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us?
so that you shall have something
I
to
will
tell your
not this
children and
time.
grandchildren.
I can't.
No, sire. It would be inappropriate for me to drink with you. I apologize.
As you wish. To your health, Marquardt, and to our upcoming victory.
Later that evening at Robro's fortress, guess who's drunk? I don't know.
He's marrying the young Lord of Bergstein.
Make sure everyone heard.
And who is this young puppy?
Hunger, poverty, and plague, it's too much for a man to take. Even men of faith are cowering, faced by evil overpowering.
Hello. Hello.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to bright and touching,
It's,
maybe once.
See now, I'll gladly drink to that.
Either
with
one,
you.
man.
Only
I need to make
I've got a
tacos
tongue like a
sometime.
slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well,
his lordship is so unsteady.
To hell! I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh?
Yeah, it's
I'm
a
sure
real
you can
deal.
manage that.
Alright, enough talk about tacos.
I've got a nose.
I don't doubt it.
I was gonna get the stuff to bake them today. But everything's so freaking expensive.
End up like that poor sod over there. I'm filled with grief. That roast.
Wait, what are we doing? Celebrate with gift. Find a jug of wine.
He's calling out to me.
What is it? Henry.
Begging to be eaten.
Oh, okay, enough about wine, man. We don't want not wine. Enough about tacos.
I remember someone saying something about
But that is about to change.
How'd you like a wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many I have tasted. Even the French royal court took note of my refined taste. The king himself had wine delivered for his table according to my advice.
A connoisseur like you knows what's good.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled out. Now, if you'd only known he had a real connoisseur here.
Best barrels?
Mon
This
ami.
wine would perhaps be
Mon
suitable
ami.
to the infirmary, where it would suffice for cleaning wounds and easing pain. For that, the taste is of little consequence.
I'm filled with grief. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten. I couldn't resist you either.
Let's go get some good wine. I love you. I love you, man. Love you. I love the windows.
When it comes to
Love it.
What a night.
Oh, it's about to get even more interesting, my friend. And then I fart.
But when it comes to affairs of state, he splashes out like there's no tomorrow.
Where is the kitchen? I heard there's good wine in the kitchen. Hello, mon ami.
Christ, so much duff.
Have you got
Sorry,
Molly?
have you got some time to spare?
From cleaning up this pigsty? Any time.
I've
come
to
to
rescue
rescue
you.
you from work and responsibilities.
Really? Why don't you save that sweet talk and tell me what you want?
Well, it occurred to me we could maybe spend a little time together.
Of course. What else? Do you play dice?
You mean strip dice?
I would
You
never.
strip if you like. Either way, you'll end up bare-arsed and with an empty purse.
I'll give that a miss, thanks.
Not up to it? Eh? Look, if you want a bit of fun, go and see Dasha. She slept with half the fortress. And the whole village.
Oh
I need help with something. Do you know where I might be able to find the wine pitchers?
That
I mean the
sounds
ones with
gross.
the really good wine that the Lord saves for
Not
his
like
nearest
she's
and dearest.
18.
And you're one of those?
I should say so. I'm his son.
And I'm the king's daughter. Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor, and I'm about to mop up vomit. Try asking my ma. She's the cook here.
Excuse me, but he's Godwin.
Jesus wept.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Good day to you.
Excuse me, miss.
Greetings. Can't it wait till morning?
Nah.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Odorin was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
I haven't
You haven't
changed at all,
changed at
my
all.
friend.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
Well,
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You won't go and have a drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's embarrassing at your age.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
Alright. So... tonight? Oh, sorry. I told you! It's Godwin, for God's sake. Is this not the wine? Oh, come on, man.
The red'll be good, I hope.
Alright. Time to get really crazy now.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rootheart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of...
I'm not a drunk, I'm a
That's Peter.
perfectly fine.
Wouldn't come to the
And
council,
the
but he's
vigil.
coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Hey, here we go.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Yeah, he's a mean old bitch.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Alright, it's on.
I'll kill you. Jesus! The surrounded Christopher. He can't make it on his own. You put no
now!
I'll be done with you now.
Take that! Not one step back! Stand your ground!
Hey! I need a hand here!
This is how we fight. That's right! Drive those horses out! Nothing done with you enough! Right. Don't get her! There's no fighting like a man!
Christ!
Come and get him, brother!
Hey! 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 I blocked. Hard to fight on your drunk. Okay.
Jesus! The surrounded Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Damn! I'm bleeding! I took him down!
Hey!
Stand your ground! There!
Good God. Hey! Alright. I gotta focus. No more wombo comboing. No more laughing at Godwin, folks.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Oh my.
One step back! Stand your ground!
Bash him on the head! Fuck!
Does Godwin have what I think he has?
He'll hack us to pieces! Oh, you let him on nicely! Too slow! He's nearly got me! Bash him on the head!
Try those horses out!
Let him have
Good Lord, man. I'm pushing block. I'm blocking at the right time. Didn't have this trouble last time. Not this long. No, sir.
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
Oh my God! Just kill me so I can start over.
Not one step back! Stand your ground!
Hold on, hold on. You let me before.
Leave him alone!
Kyria, Eleison! Who's slow? That's right! Try those horses out!
Direct! What, man? Alright. Focus time. Focus! Focus!
Jesus! They're surrounding Christopher. He can't make it on his own.
I know what I'm trying to do.
No one's hurt himself!
Good, but he's still standing.
Yes, you know it.
You nearly knocked his block off! Back him on the head! Another one like that!
Oh my goodness. You got to block those missiles. I don't know. Not enough about tacos.
Jesus! The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
Nice, right.
Enough about tacos.
They're hurting me badly. Stand your ground. Take that fucker out, Daddy.
Are you waiting for orders from your wife? Fight! No chance! Up your own! You got him!
Okay.
Yeah, don't spare him.
Good. You'll kick the bucket, you shit.
Right on the noggin.
Show your stuff.
I know what I'm doing wrong now. Pressing it too soon. Somehow. And thinking about God darn
Jesus.
tacos.
The surrounding crystal! He can't make it on his own.
Done for. No mercy! Leave him alone!
Show what you're made of!
Stop it, Wendy.
One step back! Stand your ground! Come on, then! Watch out! He's trying some tricks! You having a chance?
Those maces just chop right through him.
Drive those horses out!
Stop. Damn it. Stop.
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own.
Come on, Nova!
Does Godwin not know how to block? What's going on here?
Not one step back! Stand your ground!
Why is he just standing there?
I'll be done with you, you Fuck that! More coming! Brace yourselves!
Finally. Get smacked in the face and cutscene ensues. Where did my horse go? What the hell?
Come here!
Alright, I wanted to arrive on horse, but I guess, that's horrible.
Now I'll show you.
Come to me, someone. I'm like a sim.
Kill him! You got him!
Yeah, don't spare him! That would hit them all. Die like what? Come on!
You're done here, Horsens.
Ha!
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Fuck me. Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
No, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but... not everyone was so lucky.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
My younger brother. Christopher.
I didn't save
You've known him
Christopher.
for half a day, so what?
Shut up!
Look, leave him be. He's right. I just met my brother. Only to lose him again.
I'm sorry. I really am. God grant him eternal life.
Thanks. Once we're done here, I'll give him a funeral.
That is the least you can do for him.
Where did they go? Back to Ratai?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund?
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while. Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you. But von Bergov's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what von Bergau did with it, he'll shit himself.
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck deep in corpses before you bothered to turn up.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. They'll be afraid to even peep against Sigismund.
Well, are you surprised? Look around. Sigismund showed everyone what's coming for all who resist him.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey. Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it. I'll be with Christopher.
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berkhoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Even a man like you can't know everything. At least you're all alive.
Well, not all of us. Young Odorin, Anna of Volstein, and several other nobles are dead. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Shishka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
Okay.
Animals my arm. I've been taking care of animals. But I expect the king will still order.
But I still...
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us, then?
Nothing. Proof, perhaps, that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, All my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Let's not waste time.
All right.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka, what brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast, and I see in...
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we... Can we borrow the...
But of course.
Could you stop?
Easy.
All right.
I'll explain to you on the way.
Are you coming too?
Of course.
Let's go then.
Alright, this is where we pretty much left off yesterday. "'Twas but a day."
Hey there, can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what
Excuse
the
me.
fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
We really should pick up the pace.
All right. Schnell! Schnell!
Schnell! Don't forget to schnell! I'm not yawning, you're yawning. Schnell!
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough. Follow me.
Schnell!
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
Into the mine. Ooh, well. Schnell! Schnell! Alright, I'm gonna stop saying Schnell. Schnell!
Killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing.
I'm gonna give some munchie here.
Dare you to say that again?
Since you guys made me hungry.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me.
It's all your fault. All your fault.
Pick it up, little Kurva. My horse is getting numb.
Who's been Dulefav? I don't know what I'm going to eat for the munchie. Schnell. I do. What has happened? Dude, thanks for waiting, guys. Might kind of you.
This way, Henry. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're gonna make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
No?
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I'll go upstairs and see if anyone is still there.
I hope so. If they took anything from down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
I do believe it's sneaky snake time. That's Sneaky Sneak, not Sneaky Snake. Exactly. Alright. Alright then.
Sorry, lass, but we ain't supposed. Sorry, lass, but we ain't supposed. Damn thirsty.
Ooh.
I knew a bloke who tried that. I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Bugger this, not a damn thing here. If we go back empty-handed, Eric will give us a bollocking again. Damn it.
There don't look like no spies there.
Oh, you shit!
Oh. Uh-oh. 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 Maybe we won't put on the sneaky sneak clothes. But we will sneak.
Why the fuck do you serve Eric then?
What do you expect me to do? Go up to him and tell him to leave?
That ain't a good idea. I knew a bloke who tried that.
But what happened to him?
I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind.
That's,
Never saw him come out.
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important-looking documents. How the fuck should I know what an important document looks like? I ain't never seen none.
But it'll have to be searched.
I'm doing it in the name of justice. Thank you very much. Hi.
Show what you're made of!
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Excuse me. Hee. Okay, Michael. Thanks, Michael.
Shit. Bloody hell.
There we go. That was not worth it. Gotta say. Outside. Outside.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right. Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern, too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamartes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
Well, there'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mum is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
What? Fine. Yes, he is. Sorry, guys. Oh, man. Well, it's a good thing there's not like 20 people in my chat. That would be expensive. I'm actually going to let those cool down just a bit. I'm going to grab a drink too. Excuse me. All right.
Walk. I can't. Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
Mummy? Mommy! Mommy!
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, Ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm, Do you remember Martin, the blacksmith?
Of course I do.
I'm his... son.
Was sagst du?
Sam told me that...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue. But how?
Through the backyard. Follow me. Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Oh, God. I can't shoot! How do I get rid of him? I guess I gotta learn to shoot. Oh no, I don't have a bow. It's not a problem. I have arrows but no bow. That's great. Alright. Hey!
You can't get away from me! Taste my steel!
Alright, that's...
Now I'll shoot your head.
That's right, come down here. Come down here!
You can't take me!
You're pussies.
What do you want?
You! Your ass! Dead!
I can't leave like this, damn it!
No deal. What the? I don't have a bow and arrow. I'm gonna have to take one off of them after I fight them. Sarah died. I was too late.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Wait a minute.
Watch out! I can't aim!
Hold on, Mumsy. God dang it. How are you supposed to do this?
You're out of luck! Useless! Show your scar!
Now I'll shoot your head!
Oh, come on. Surely you have a bow. Alright. And I've never used one of these. So this will be interesting. Indeed. What Oh my god. Yeah. I'm fantastic. Alright, so lower. I like how it just stands there. How do you... I don't understand. Hold on. I like how they just stand there, man. I don't understand what... That hit him? That one didn't. I don't know what... This is crazy! What is going on? They're not reacting. Oh. What does it say? Escape through the backyards. Kill the shooters on the ramparts. That's what those are. He's got arrows in him. I don't know what to do.
Flank him! Yeah! Don't
Oh, now. Yeah, I do.
Fuck you!
There!
I'll kill you for that!
For the yard!
Where did that just took entirely too long.
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
Christ! That must have hurt!
What are you looking at, Colonel Bayonet?
You don't get me!
Sehr gut.
Mommy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
I gotta eat my taco. Hmm. Oh my god. Delicious.
What the hell? What is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women? And the defenseless? Let's go! What's going on up there?
I need. Mm-hmm.
Go inside. Quick. To the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
There they are.
Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Let me through, damn it! I'll do it myself!
Take that fucker out! And then
Come on, scum!
Me too, Wendy, me too.
Show what you're made of!
Really? Oh my god. I don't see any way out of this.
True blood, yeah! Show your stuff!
There's too many. There's so many of them.
Let me through, damn it! Do it myself! Fuck's sake! Stand rare if you can! You won't get me. I'll be done with you in a flash.
Fucking hell!
No, you don't! Good straight from your mouth! On the ghost of
Beat you to a bloody
I'm getting hit from all directions. Hold on. That's the only thing that will save me is a miracle. Or us. I haven't had these for so long. Thank you, Wendy. Mm.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on!
What's going on?
Let's go!
What the hell was that? Ah.
What the hell is this?
Nice hit! Come on! This is for our Lord!
Good.
Show your stuff!
Damn.
That's what you're made of!
Hey! Get him!
I don't know how you're supposed to. Here it is. There's like a whole army, literally. It's like right there. You get those guys, and then there's a whole army, and oh, those are spicy.
Come on! Push! Here!
You're dead! Por order!
Can you hurry it up? Get him! Leave him alone!
Help me! He'll kill me!
Get him! Hell is waiting, you bastard! Take that fucker out, damn it! Hell is waiting, you bastard! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Holy shit! I don't know what's out of here. Trying to watch my stamina too, but it's impossible.
Lass mich, or you'll be sorry.
Oh my God! Useless.
Come on, come on! I can't even see what's going on!
Nice striking! I'm him! I want him alive!
This is ridiculous. I guarantee you right now, this is the part that Wendy was talking about when she said, be sure to get the best gear you can get for what's coming up. This right here is what she was talking about.
Destroy them! For fuck's sake!
And I have the best gear. At least I think I do.
He's done for! Yeah, don't God will forgive you! Ach, was? Come here. Do your worst! Take that, come here! God will forgive you! I'll be done with you in a flash.
Alright.
Lass uns verstechen!
The best you've got!
Ready to leave this life! You wanker! What the hell is this? Pray, you bastard! Hey, get him! No, you don't! You won't get me!
Show your stuff! Take that! In the name of our Lord, come on!
That's just freaking crazy.
Ranting's bastard is mine!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
I'm hit, Chandler! I did not!
Raise you up!
The fun is over! You look like some ducky shit you out!
No, you don't!
That'll teach you! Get ready to leave this life!
Now you Say a prayer if that was a good hit, Benzoine, huh? I'm like a
Show you!
What are you looking at? Run away.
Oh god. If Wendy is there, I know this is the part you were talking about. 100%. 100%.
What the hell is this?
You mind, dude? Trying to put a frickin' thing on! You fool! Yeah, take that. Alright.
You look like some ducky shut you up.
2 down. I'm tired of in their pincushion.
Waiting, you bastard!
I need a break. I'll be back. This is crazy.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on! Let's go!
Gott mogen mir. Let's go. It's this way.
Okay. We gotta do this.
Ratzing's bastard is mine!
Oh my god. It's crazy hard. I have people in front of me, I have people in back of me. I don't know what I'm... I wish I had one of those Ant Canyons right now. I'm really thinking that's what you need. Like I said, Wendy, I guarantee you, 100%, this is the part you were talking about when you said you're gonna need gear.
Hey, not enough? Spare him! You haven't a chance.
Let him have it! I'll crush you to pieces!
Get ready to leave. Give him on the head.
That bastard is mine!
What are you looking at? There, don't bury him.
This is for our Lord! I want to show you stuff! I'm wounded!
Tomorrow we can go home.
What do you sound? You know, I will, and I hope I don't jinx it. But I'm surprised the game hasn't crashed. I'll give it credit on that. Now let's hope I didn't jinx myself on that one.
Put some effort in! Damn it! Fucking horse!
Bleeding like a stuck pig.
You can look like
Nice drink. You're mine.
You have a schmutzig kleine Gnade. Bleeding like a stuck pig. Take that fucker out, damn it!
Die, man said off the great gun!
Perish. Still not enough? That was a good hit, Benzoine, huh?
I need a hand here!
Next one will be in your face! Take that from him!
Useless! Oh, you made it! Oh, come on!
Get me!
Listen here, bastard. Look here, bastard.
Come on then! What now?
You die, that's what now.
Right on the arm!
Fuck! Surely it's gonna take us both!
Get him!
Come here!
Good.
Come on!
Okay.
Henry!
Finally. I thought I was gonna crash there for a second. Ooh.
God, more me.
Let's go. It's this way.
What about his mom? Oh my god.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
That's kind of crazy. I just realized I had my face mask down, right? So that's why it was doing that. Well, first of all, I need to heal myself. So when I had my face mask down, his voice was like muffled a little bit, which is insane detail, man. It's just crazy. Oh, okay. Huh. Save game, just in case.
fuck?
Are you alright?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy. Have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but... do you think we could talk about Martin?
Right now? Well... all right then. How is Martin, actually?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh...
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well... they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag schlag.
Schlag schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoreisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other. Until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant?
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourselves, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sei gesund.
All right. This game is just beautiful. I am going to yeah, I think I'm going to stop it here. But I am curious, as I am always curious. So it looks like I can still go to Kuttenberg. Which is good, because we still have all this to do. Not that one. But I have that, and I have that, and I have that. So, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, I'm gonna stop. Thank you guys so much. Little bit of a shorter stream today, but that's fine. We'll talk to them later. But thank you guys. I really miss Woof and Binks and everybody. Hopefully they can join sometime soon. I don't know what they're doing. But again, thank you guys, and we will talk to you later. Bye!